So let's take a trip over to Las Vegas and take a look at their Neon Boneyard Sign Museum. It's not a really large museum, but it's definitely worth visiting, particularly in the summer, because they have some of the lights on, as you can see here. Not all the signs are lit, but some of them are, and they're really cool. Just the historic signage of Las Vegas. It's kind of cool to see. It's stuff you see from movies, and if you ever visited way back in the day, here's Siegfried and Roy, who were big at Mirage. You've got the Flamingo, and you can see the Sahara's not lit, but you got the Hard Rock Cafe. And underneath the Hard Rock Cafe guitar, there's a map that will tell you where a lot of these signs came from on the strip, uh, and a little bit of history about them. Also, if you stand by some of the signage, you'll see they have lit placards that will give you the history of the sign, where it came from, and a little more detail on it. You know, the year it was removed and stuff like that. But you can see you got some signs on, some kind of signs off. You also have docents around. But if you look, there's the Aladdin lamp. You got the Stardust. You got Liberace there. So that Aladdin lamp was on top of the Aladdin casino. Um, but like I say, there are docents around that will help you with any questions you have. They got little name badges and light up signs on them. The big skull right there that you see that's laying face down, that is actually from Treasure Island. It was in the middle of the sign of the Treasure Island sign. They got weird signs here, like they got wedding signs, they've got laundromat signs, and they just have a wide variety. But it's a very small little sign park, but definitely worth going through. Like when we were visiting it right now, it was still 98 degrees with the sun down and just still hot, but definitely worth going to. You can see um, the Palms Hotel sign up there, which was real big off the boulevard, ran by the Maloofs. Fell on hard times, and I think they ended up selling it. You got the Red Barn. You've got the what is that? The Chief Motel. You got the Super Bowl sign right there. You also got the guy shooting pool. Uh, you got another chapel sign there. Sorry, I walked through the park really quick. I got done at the park and I decided to do a quick sweep through and just walk back through it all, capture it all. And that's why sorry, I'm moving really fast on this, but I wanted to go back through it real quick while the people I were with were waiting for me. It's like, let me go back and just run through it. So that's sorry, I'm moving fast, but I love the old signage like this one up here around the corner right here where it says, instead of air conditioning, it says refrigeration. You know, back in the day, they would say refrigeration, not AC. And you still see a sign in Modesto on one of the hotels down there, restaurants, where it says refrigeration inside. So there's the Plaza sign. That was the casino that was used for Biff's Casino and Back to the Future 2. You got the Yucca. Um, you got a sign coming up here on the right, the Moulin Rouge. I guess the Moulin Rouge was the first interracial casino, and it didn't last very long, but it broke the barrier, and then all the casinos started just being interracial. You got Fitzgerald with their gold coins down there, the old horseshoe sign, and like I say, there isn't a ton here, but it's worth seeing just for the size of the signs. You don't realize how big they are until they're on the ground and you're standing next to them. There is a small, um, like souvenir stand at the end, very small. Doesn't have a ton of stuff. I wish they had more options and stuff, but they do have some stuff there that you can grab. And like I said, at the bottom of the sign, they show different perspectives on signs and sizes. Like you'll see the sphere and you'll see the Ferris wheel and the Paris stuff and all the way down to the Luxor, etc. Um, just give you perspective. But they will also show you the strip and where some of these signs came from. I wish they had a whole lot more lit up. It'd be super cool if this was in a giant warehouse somewhere and set up to where people could see it all the time in an air conditioned space. It is cool seeing it at night, but I think they'd get a lot more visitors if they did it the other way. But thanks for coming along. It was a quick trip.